Hey guys, I get a lot of questions about what it is I do. And um, when I use the term coach, people got kind of, I don't want to say intimidated, but they kind of back away like, oh, I could never coach. So I wanted to make a quick video and just tell you what it is I do and why I love it. So I am a Team Beachbody coach, and how I started was I can go over this really quickly. Someone's moved all my stuff though. That's okay. So I started, and many of you know, I have a I'm an aortic aneurysm survivor, but possibly worse than that, I have a very serious autoimmune disease. And after the birth of my daughter, we were told and we're preparing for the worst, because a lot of times when you have a child, the change in your body afterwards sends you into a serious flare. We were talking like being prepared to fight for my life and prepared for the ICU, and, legally prepared if something happened to me, all that sort of stuff. So while I was pregnant, I was really looking for ways to fight my disease at home. And I had ways through the medical community, and I'll just give you just an idea of what I had to take. So I had aspirin for my heart, which I still take, prednisone, which is steroids, which cause incredible damage over long term. I had folic acid, which is to fight side effects, and the health benefits and risks are kind of iffy. I had iron. I was low on nutrients. This is my metoprolol, which it keeps my heart beating, and I still take it. This is prescription strength vitamin D, very common in people with autoimmune disease to be vitamin D deficient, 50,000 IU. And this is amoxicillin, which I have an ongoing prescription for, but I don't have to take all the time. And someone has moved my container. All right. Oh, there's another one. This box is methotrexate, and the actual container is missing, but this is chemo. And I used to inject it. And I have a heart condition. One of the biggest things about having a replacement valve is the propensity for infection. Well, the methotrexate causes you to, it kills your immune system. So when I would go into the school to take care of my son, who I need to go in there a lot, I would have to put this on because schools are germy. So that was embarrassing. And then there's a needle somewhere where I would inject this into my stomach every Sunday night. And it's the reason that I do not watch Walking Dead, because it makes you sick. And then to see the gore just on Sunday night. Anyway, so that was my life. And that was going to be my life. It was probably going to be worse. We were going to up the ante, and every 6 months I was going to go into the hospital for, I believe, 4 days to get a chemo drip called Rituxan, and that was hopefully going to put me into remission. So, as you can see, I was willing to try anything to stay healthy, to stay out of the ICU, to be able to take care of my family. And I knew at home the only thing I could do was lead a healthy lifestyle. So when I saw the deal on Shakeology and a challenge pack, I was open to trying it. I didn't believe that the Shakeology would cure me. I kind of thought it was a joke, anyone that drank shakes. But when you're as sick as I am, you're open to whatever might potentially help. And I became a coach just simply for the discount. And then I took my bag of Shakeology to my rheumatologist, and she read the ingredients for me. And she said, if there's one thing you do at home to fight this disease, it's going to be drink this. And that was because of the probiotics and prebiotics in it. But not only that, but the vitamins that so many of them had been depleted from my body, but also the type of probiotics. So you can get probiotics in the store in a capsule, but they're not as effective as the ones that say come from naturally fermented yogurt or kombucha or other naturally fermented food items. And Shakeology has that in it. And so she was 100% keep drinking it. So I stayed a coach. I was there for the discount. When my coach posted that I was coaching on my Facebook page, I deleted it because I was not, this was for me. I wasn't doing any of the actual coaching work. I was getting a discount. What happened was I started doing P90, which is P90X for beginners, as soon as I was able to after the birth of my child. And I was getting crazy good results. And people wanted to know how I was getting my results. And I knew that they could buy from me, but I didn't know how. So at that point, I learned how they could purchase from my website. And I realized, oh, I can do what I'm doing for myself, and I can help other people. And an added bonus is that I can earn money by helping other people. Okay, I'll give it a try. And that's how I got my start. I am proud to say that I am down to one of those pills and aspirin, which aspirin I'm always going to be on. That's just a rule with heart conditions. And the other pill I had the option to go off of, but it's very, very scary. And I still might go off of it just because it might be harder for me to get with changes in the healthcare law, but that's meant to keep my aortic pressure low. Aortic pressure, when you have as much repair as I do in my heart, needs to stay low so that it doesn't rip your repair apart, because obviously that would be fatal. So anyway, that's where I am. That's how I started selling. From there, this whole world sort of opened up. And I ended up bringing on board a couple of coaches. And for them, my job became just to simply show them the way and help them achieve their goals with their health and fitness, but also with their business. And the reason I love this is I have created friendships that I don't think I would have had, really deep, meaningful, like girls that I can count on. You know, if something happens, I can confide in them. And I didn't really have that before, so that is really, really nice for me. It's like a community that I have of support and friendship and camaraderie. The other thing is that I'm still not allowed to work out of the home. My disease is deadly. It is triggered by stress, and I need to be very careful about how I take care of myself and my body. So my doctor put some rules on me for working. She said you need to find a job where they let you take naps if you need one. Okay. You need to find a job where you can make your own schedule. So if you don't feel good, you don't have to go. Okay. And you need to find a job that isn't stressful, because stress is a big trigger. All right. So then I started selling accidentally, and it just, okay, this could be a job. This could be the way that I contribute to my family, when I basically thought my only contribution, which is not small. I mean, it's a big deal to raise kids, but I wanted something for myself. I wanted to bring in my own money, and I didn't think that I was ever going to be allowed to do that. So this has been a really special thing. All right. So I'm earning my own money when I never thought I would. I'm down to 2 pills a day, not on chemo, which is amazing because chemo made me terribly sick. I have made great friends. My work is on social media, so it doesn't even feel like work. I'm what people do to unwind as my job. And my job is also to stay fit and healthy, which, win-win. And I would say another great thing is, you heard my daughter in the other room a minute ago. I'm with her. I don't have to compromise my time with her. And in order to have a job, and let's face it, childcare is expensive. If I had a job outside the home, it better make a lot of money in order for her to be in childcare. So these are just some of the things that I take from the job. Probably the most meaningful thing is watching my challengers, the people who have struggled and are looking to change their future. They're looking to get healthy, and to watch that happen for them, I would do for free. And you probably would too. It's very gratifying. And now to watch my coaches and they're starting to hit financial goals and dreams is also really gratifying. I have a coach who will remain anonymous, but I mean, she had pretty bad credit and a lot of debt, and she has really just dug her way out to being financially independent. Even if she were to have something bad happen, she has the credit and has reduced the debt enough that she would be okay. And that's a good feeling. That's a really good feeling. So that is, just some of what I love. I also love the fact that the focus with this company is self-improvement. You can't help other people if you're not in a good space yourself. So we're constantly being told to do things to improve ourselves, our mental health, our physical health, and that feels good. I worked for a sales company in the mortgage industry where the product oftentimes was so bad for the customer that I would run outside, get on the phone, and tell them not to do the loan with me because,
Mama, I'm pissed.
Okay, we'll charge it because it was a bad product for them.
I am Mama.
Charge. Okay, go get it and I'll charge it. The pressure was so high that our day started like this. Ugh. She's a little dirty and has messy hair, but that's okay. Say hi. It's morning, so we're getting ready still.
Mama,
Truck, yes. But anyway, the pressure was so high, our day started like this. We would get there from 8:30 to 9. We would have a meeting in which we were all berated for not doing our job very well. And we were told that we had to get 3 applications over the phone and 1 sale a day. 3 applications over the phone meant 3 people that I called that had no idea who I was were willing to give me their social security number over the phone. Every day, 3 people. And then one of them had to agree to buy my product. If that happened, I could leave at like 6. If it didn't happen, I could not leave before 9. 9. Yeah. If I did, they told me I did not love my job. I did not want it. I didn't care, and I shouldn't be there. I worked on Saturdays, 6 days a week, and it was horrible. This company, you set your own hours, you set your own pace, you can sell, you don't have to. And you focus on you. And focusing on you really allows you to help other people. And so it's just this great system they have in place. I'm going to have to go, but that's just some of what I love about coaching. If you have any interest in learning more, I'm happy to talk to you over the phone, over social media. Just shoot me an email and we can definitely get started.